Hello everyone. After making the video, or the episode 10, the indecent proposal, I've been asked by my siblings to remove that episode, for they felt it's not appropriate for what I'm speaking about, or what my channel is about, or what I want to share with you, what my life is about. However, what I did was, yesterday morning, after the morning prayer, I sat with my sons. Now in winter, the early morning prayer is only after 6 o'clock. Summer it's like 4 o'clock, 4 a.m. This is like after 6 a.m. the early morning prayer. I sat with my sons and I said to them, this is what transpired, and this is what the video is about, and how do you feel about it? The one son said to me that, well, in the video I'm saying that what is discussed stays in this room. Why do I put it on the why do I make a video of it? And also, if my Uncle Rashid was alive, would he want me to speak about it? I listened to him, and he had a good point. The other son said to me that if his cousins see it, how would they feel? Very good point. I listened to him as well. My son Yusuf, his opinion was, Daddy, we go hiking. I listened to him as well. My older son, he looked at me, he smiled, and he said to me, Daddy, come I tell you a story. And the story goes like this. He said to me, once upon a time, there was this farmer. And on the farm, the farmer had his farm workers and everybody together on his farm. And one day, the farmer's horse ran away. And the workers all came running to the farmer. Oh, Mr. Farmer, this is so bad, this is so bad, this is so bad. The horse ran away. The farmer looked at him, and the farmer said, I don't know whether this is good or bad. The next day, the farmer's son disappears. The workers come running to the farmer. Oh, Mr. Farmer, this is so bad, your son is gone. The farmer looks at him and the farmer says, I don't know if this is good or this is bad. A couple of days later, they see in the distance the son galloping back with the horse towards the farm. And they're running to the farm. Oh, Mr. Farmer, this is so good. Your son is coming back with the horse. The farmer looks at him and the farmer says, I don't know whether this is good or whether this is bad. As the son is coming closer, and the horse is really beginning to gallop very fast, and the son is going for it and is galloping very fast. The son falls off the horse, he breaks both his legs. And they come running to the farmer. Oh, Mr. Farmer, your son fell off the horse and he broke his legs. This is so bad. The farmer says to them, I don't know whether this is good or whether this is bad. The son is now strapped up in cast, lying in bed, going to be in cast for a couple of months. The corporal of the army comes by and he says to the farmer, we rounding up young men to join the army and you go fight in the war. And the farm workers come to the farm and says to, oh, Mr. Farmer, this is so bad. The son's leg is broken, he cannot go join the army. The farmer looks at him and the farmer says to him, I don't know whether this is good or whether this is bad. So at that point, my son looks at me and my son says, Daddy, is it good or is it bad? And I look at him and I say, I don't know whether this is good or whether this is bad. And the reason I'm saying to you this is that when you've been through life and you lost the four most closest people to you in such a short period of time, your wife, your mother, your father, your brother, whom you love so much, what is good to certain people and what is bad to certain people has a different grading with me. Because I've been through so much that I don't know what is good and what is bad anymore. However, when I made the video, The Indecent Proposal, my intention was not to cause harm to anyone. My heart is clean. My intention was not to cause harm to anyone. It was an event that took place. My intention was to show you the love between a brother or the love between two brothers. The love of a brother for his wife, and loving his wife, and respecting his wife for sitting with his brother and having breakfast with his brother. And they were never alone having breakfast together. My mother was always in the kitchen. And my wife spoke to me about it, and she wanted to know about me if I'm okay with it. I said to her, that's my brother. I'm okay with it. If he wants to go with you, or he wants to take you and you want to go for a walk to the park, sit on the swing and speak and come back, I'm okay with that also. That is my brother, whom I love very, very much. He's passed away now. So my video is to show people the love brothers should have for each other. When I spoke about when we went on holiday, we were in two cars. My brother was in one car with my father. I was in another car with my younger brother and my cousins. My brother was in one car with my father and my sisters. And my father said that you don't overtake us. You stay behind us. I just bought a BMW in 1993. 1993 model BMW cost me over 100,000 rand, the brand new 318 Motorsport. And because I was young, and because when I get into a car, I want to see the car, what the car can do. And on the one stretch going towards George, I said to my brother, I said to him, Rashid, we were coming from Bloemfontein's Way, Kimberley's Way, or I should say Bloemfontein's Way on the N1, going towards George, Wilderness. And I said to my brother Rashid before we left, look, when you get an open road, you keep it 160, 170, 160, 170. He didn't do so. He just kept it on 120. And I became impatient. I dropped the gears and I went past him and I took the car to his limit and we waited for him in George. When we got into George, my father was very angry with me. He took my car, he took the keys, he told my brother Rashid, this is your car now. And he made me get into the Benz with him. I did not say boo and I did not say bah. I did not challenge my father. You know why? Not because he's taking my car away, I need to be all upset. No. He's giving it to my brother. It's my brother. So my father wasn't really punishing me. He wasn't really punishing me. I already had my fun. I already took it to its limit. I had my fun. So at that point in time, he's giving the car to my brother, whom I love so very much. So it wasn't like a big deal. I mean, if another father does that to another son, you probably have a lot to say. But I said nothing. And what was beautiful about this is the love for my brother and the respect for my father. That is what I wanted to bring out in the video. The love for my brother and the respect for my father. When my brother and my wife had breakfast together, what I wanted to bring out is the love for my brother and the respect for my wife. Why I said the respect for my wife? Because I can trust my wife even if I'm not with her. That there's a point she will not go beyond. As a man, I can trust my brother also, but I'm a man. I'm a man. I will tell you now, I cannot be alone with a woman. I'm a man. I cannot be alone with a woman because things are going to happen. So I'm a man, and that's why I can tell you this. But as from a wife's point of view, women, when it comes to being alone with a person, women are much stronger than men. Men are very weak. Very, very weak. However, so this is what I wanted to bring across in my video. There was no ulterior motives. I had no intention of harming or hurting anyone. It is just my life story and something I remember that's so beautiful of my life story. However, after discussing with my sons what we did, I then decided to delete the video because my sons has given me enough proof of why I should delete it. You see, now in this house, we live how Farana Balaam has taught us to live. In this house we live in a manner with respect to each other. No matter that's my son, I'm the father, I must be arrogant. No. There's no need for me to be arrogant. That's another lesson that I'm teaching you, is that I could be arrogant and not delete the video. But because I deleted the video, this shows that I maybe have arrogance, but not so much, because I deleted the video. And I listened to what my siblings were saying, and I listened to what my sons were saying. Now, how we live in this house is that out there can be people that God has given 100 times more than what God has given us. That is not our problem, it's not our responsibility, it is theirs. We in this house live what God has given us. And we use what God has given us, and we live and we try and live in a beautiful manner. And that is what's important to us. However, the reason I'm telling you this is also I am not, people must not read me wrong. My heart is clean. When I say something, read it the way I say it. Don't read it or take it into your head how you think I'm saying it. Read it the way I'm saying it, because my heart is clean. A beautiful happened many years ago. My father and I, we were going to visit my uncle. And we know the area because we lived there before. And when we went, we turned down a road. And when we turned from Belgravia Road into the one road, we saw a beautiful big car sales. Beautiful big car sales. A big car sales. And we know there was a little general dealer there before, opposite the little school. But there's a beautiful big car sales there. We don't know who owned the car sales. We don't know who the people are. We know nothing. When we made that turn, we looked at the beautiful car sales, and my father immediately made a prayer and he said, "This is so beautiful. And I pray to God that whoever these people are, that God takes them from strength to strength, because what they have done here is truly beautiful with that car sales." Now, this is who we are. We are people with clean hearts. If you are doing well, we are too happy for you. Too happy for you. We don't have an atom's weight of jealousy inside of us. Because God is there. And God gives to whom He wills. And we must accept that and be happy with it. The minute you are not happy with that, then you are not happy with what God is saying to you and what God has given you. Then you're telling God, "No, I'm not happy with this." Then look down the road behind you and see how other people are struggling, and you're telling God, "I'm not happy with this." So that is how we live in this house, and that is how we were taught in this house. Our videos going into the future is going to be a difficult task that I'll be doing. Difficult task. It's going to take us a number of years to do this. But it's something that I wanted to do. But you know what? What has driven me to go and do it. What has given me the balls to do it is living with Varana Bellum for 18 years and seeing how beautifully she lived and seeing how close to her heart she kept this book and how many times in those 18 years she has read that book over and over and over. And I want to share that with you. It's not going to be easy. It's going to take a long time to do this. It's going to take a number of years. Now our next video is going to be a hiking video because Yusuf wanted to go hike. So our next video is going to be a hiking video. I did what my son said to me. I deleted the indecent proposal. So our next video is going to be a hiking video so I can get Miley Cyrus out of my head. Like I'm a man, I need to get Miley Cyrus out of my head. So the next video is a hiking video, and thereafter we'll start with these chapters. Not to say Miley Cyrus is not in that book. She's in that book. That book speaks about her as well. So the thing is this, it speaks about everybody. There is nothing good or bad you can do that's not in that book. Or there's nothing bad that you can do, good or bad that you can do, that hasn't been done already. It's been done already. Don't try it. It's been done already. If it's good, go do it. If it's bad, don't do it. It's been done already. You're not going to be the first one. You'll just be like a normal person, follow the leader. But if it's good, go do it. Because you're going to be rewarded for it. But however, I said much. Let's move on. So the next video is hiking, and thereafter we're going to start with our program. Thank you for watching. And actually, you know what? Doing all these videos has given me the courage to take on a journey like that, because that ain't gonna be easy. That journey ain't for the faint-hearted. You need to have balls to start the journey like that. So yes, that is what's coming next. Thank you. Bye-bye.